Action Comics 1067 starts Gail Simone's mini-story on the title, and I am so glad that she's come back to writing Superman. Right from the get-go, everything about this just feels classic. The suit, the art, and the dialogue, it's just perfect. This is a story set in the past when Jimmy, Clark, and Lois worked for WGBS, and I have to say I love this era change. The issue opens as the trio are sent to interview Mr. Pierce regarding his work at the community centre. Just as Lois starts to dig further, they are rudely interrupted by an alien who attacks everybody nearby, including Mr. Pierce. What I loved about this is that his community behind him fully backed him, taking their own shots at the alien. That is until they brought back up. Among the group is a small diplomat who begs Superman for his help against these thuggish aliens, who have created a series of fixed games in a bid to overpower and rule them. Of course, our Man of Steel is having none of that and agrees to fight on their behalf. I love that regardless of the race, the planet, or world that they are from, they still know that Superman can and most likely will help. He is allowed to bring 2 fighters with him as backup, but in a rather unfortunate mix-up, he will have to make do with what he's got. What I love is how Gail Simone brings you up to speed on the whereabouts of Superman's supporting characters like Lex Luthor, Jonathan and Martha Kent, Perry White, etc. Whilst this is a first introduction to everything and everyone in this universe, should I say, it's very easy to grasp, and this was a great starting issue that really gets you in the swing of things. I'm sad that we know this is only a short story arc. I would just love to stay here. This era for me it's just a perfect Superman, and the artwork is absolutely sublime. There is also a Lois Lane backup story which shows a little bit of a spat between Lois and Clark around the fact that it's a conflict of interest for Clark to be covering Superman at the Daily Planet. Admittedly, I'm not entirely invested in this story yet, but I am very keen to see how the two work it out, and it's a very interesting take on Superman and Clark.